Greetings. We'll do one more before we enjoy our weekend. That's the thing you got to think is this group collaboration traveled from country to country, glamoring you guys the whole way, funding it. God knows how. How did they? How did they spend this vast wealth trying to keep their secret under wraps as they attacked the Earth Angel? Simple enough. That's what it is. And I mean, she just said it when she said that that's a thing that, they pose as, some kind of romance scammer. Swear, my entire Facebook is flooded with Asian women and beautiful meals and da 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 da. That's what it is. And then they're pumping you for information. That's their secret, trying to get your ideas. What are you doing? That way they have content. The devil cannot create on its own. They have to feed off of someone else's ideas, someone else's. And she said it. She said they're trying to swap realities or destiny swap or whatever. I fully agree. That's why I play with these people. I fill them full of bullshit. If he lies, he will be lied to. Simple enough. Oh, they hate that. They hate that. However, don't we remember it wasn't China flooded and got a bunch of earthquakes and shit? That's what it is. What you put out goes back on you. I can't do anything about that. I can't do anything about that, especially with voodoo and things backfiring. I mean, it's what it is. You can't have that many readers talking about that's the technique. They're abusing their abilities for all the wrong reasons. Okay, great. That's my opposition. That's the opposition to Reiki. That's what it is. They lost great wealth trying to stop the Earth Angel. Well, hell, all the investments I put in for to help people overcome these things. I don't know. That was too good for. They wanted to stop that too. What's up, Di? That's what it is. I can't do anything about that. We're not worried about that. But what do we know? Well, it has to be a group who can glamour you with travel. It has to be a group talking about chosen. And that's the minute that someone's talking about being chosen ones or earth angels or star, and you can't identify that person, that's energy harvesting. That's what it is. Okay, cool. So I'm going to be a horse. I'm deciding to be a horse today. But and it's what it is. I'm Mr. Ed. I'm the talking horse. And anything you want to know about a horse, I can sit here and tell you because I'm Mr. Ed. A horse is a horse, of course, of course. I can sit here and tell you all about a horse because I'm a talking horse. But then they want to go learn these things from AI voices. And simple enough. It's a lure. They lure you in. It's got great information. Right. Cool. So who's giving you that information? Oh, well, we don't know. Exactly. So on the backside, when they're doing all of this evil shit, luring you in, and they're paying for it, they're spending vast amounts of wealth trying to stop the real thing, so that they can pretend to be light beings. They're pretending to be light beings. That's what it is. Simple enough, right? And I'm the first one to tell you that I don't want to hear about crystals. I don't want to hear about tarot. I want to hear about sage and Reiki and all that woo-woo shit. I don't want to hear none of that. I was that guy. That's why I know. That's what it is. You have an NDE and you cross over and you come back and you're able to articulate all that shit. Don't be that fucking guy. Don't do what I did. That's the first thing I tell people. Don't listen to anything these people say. Watch what they do. Thank you, Spirit. Simple enough. Simple enough. It's not that hard to figure out. There is a group of people that it's what it is. If you want to see what is their outcome going to be? From love spells and glamour spells backfiring on them like Disney magic, like diss me magic, right? Diss me magic. What does it look like? Go ask Britney Spears. What the hell is wrong with Brittany? Looks like an entity has taken over her, huh? Looks like her soul is gone, doesn't it? It's like they have harvested all of her light. They've taken all of the positive energy, and now all this negative energy is just attached and taken her over. What do you think I protect myself from? Simple enough. Let's bless the card, shall we? I may have, but we'll do it again. Knock that energy out. God is all that is. Angels, archangels, center masters, divine light. This will be a clear and infinite channel for your wisdom at this time for myself as well as those I do readings for. Namaste. So that's the thing is wanting to get me worked up about all of this shit that no. They have to go through it now. That's going to be the new challenge that we new level, new devils. Okay, great. So now that the tables have been flipped, the roles have been reversed. These individuals are now outed. What's the first thing a corrupt group of narcissists do as their last trick? They play the victim. They'll play the victim. So simple enough, right? Did we ever find that Earth Angel? Did we ever find that Earth Angel they were trying to make a victim? Did we ever find that person? Thank you, Spirit. That's what it is. Simple enough, right? And I mean, that's going to be the shocking part to where we have to come together in unity. That's what it is. You're talking about, and somebody said it beautifully, talking about it being an Earth sign, a Capricorn, that thinks the Earth sign thinks that they should be the sun because the sun revolves around the Earth. No. And that's the thing is, they talk about angels and shit, but then why are they getting karma when I'm protected by them? Simple enough. Dolores Cannon, she was afraid to teach her very unique technique that's accepted in 117 countries. She was afraid in the beginning to teach it to others. How am I possibly going to teach this technique to others? They could abuse it. And the angel said, simple, we won't work with them. We won't work with them. And now they're upset about Pisces spiritual protection working with the angels. That's what it is. They won't work with them. They're upset. The light, the angelic light, triggers their demons because the angels won't work with them. And they always win. Angels always win. Ask the White House shooting hellfire missiles at UFOs. No weapon form shall prosper. New level, new devils. Okay, great. Now you're going to have whatever energy they put out. You cannot turn the tables. The Earth Angel just finished an 8-year cycle. Great. So when you hear a reader say that, what's the first thing that goes through your head? The Earth Angel completed an 8-year cycle. Okay, great. The group cannot start that 8-year cycle until the Karma Earth Angel complete, because you can't ask someone to do something you're not willing to do yourself. That's a leader. That's what it is. Simple enough. You can't ask someone to do something that you're not willing to do yourself. It doesn't mean you tell them that. Simple enough. Oh, man. He got us again. What were they trying to do? Were they trying to get someone? Were they trying to bring someone down? Did they feel so inferior to the light? That's a good thing. That means they're God-fearing. Thank you, Spirit. Simple enough. What is the problem? They traveled around country to country to people who don't believe in that shit. Now they have no choice but to believe in it. Love always wins. Thank you, Spirit. Simple enough. Simple enough. When you have that energy in the cards and now what you have to prove to me is that YouTube wasn't a part of it, because that's your shady, underhand, backdoor deals. Guys, your executives, they're in the back door. They're in the back door taking a buck in the back door. Backdoor deals, taking a buck in the backdoor deals. Simple enough. I can't do anything about that. When I hear a reader calling out a Gemini by name, okay, great. You're talking about that when she calls out that Gemini by name, that is an individual that I talked to about Reiki reptilian removal demonic entity removal, blah, 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 blah. And now what are the readers talking about? These people have no soul. They're being controlled by this entity that's having them do this, and that. Oh, what? The people that I talked to about that? Is that who's doing that shit? Thank you, Spirit. That's what it is. I mean, this is where we really, really have to use our critical thinking at this point. I have a 5-star business. I'll talk about Reiki. You've got every entity on this planet trying to stop a business that would teach Reiki for entity removal. What's the problem? They have to do the work. You have to shield, you have to meditate, you have to do all these things that people don't practice that they're not going to do. They would rather fight for their limitations. Thank you, Spirit. They would rather fight for... I don't have time to do the things that I want to do. I don't have the energy to do the things that I want to do. I can't heal from the things that I want to heal from, but yet I can go sit in a waiting room. But yet I can go and unload my shit on someone who's going to medicate me. That's what it is. We're talking about people that need to be medicated. Where is this earth angel they targeted? That's my own concern. When you have that many readers talking about people are obsessed with the light of an earth angel. Okay, great. I want to be obsessed with that light too. Why can't I be obsessed with the light too? Why do the evil people get to have all the fulfillment? Bah! Why do the evil people get to have all the fun? That's what it is. If you can throw magic moments in there for a minute. A group conjured up an entity. That entity is angry and wants at least 3 souls. 3 souls. And maybe that's not enough. Maybe it wants more than 3 souls because the light of the sun, the DNA of the 316, the anointed INFJ crown inner light awakening is so valuable. She didn't say all that, but I know what it's called. That's why she doesn't say all that. And I ask her the question. Oh, hell, she doesn't know what I'm talking about. But yet she knows 3 people are going to be unalived. Maybe more souls are going to get carted off to hell. She knows all of that. Beware of this guy. You got to stay away from that guy with the light that triggers demons. I got a negative vibe off of him. Well, yeah, it's just what it is. 2 negatives go and triggers your demon. Simple enough. Thank you, Spirit. That's what it is. And I mean, that falls into the line with the karmic. And I understand. You're talking about people that are struggling. Okay, great. I understand that. But you gotta take a look at my point on that. We got these people. Oh, what you mean, Dorothy, the Gemini, the fucking Mystic 9 already named that I know that I talked to? Is that who you're talking about? Is that the people that conjured this shit? Is that who you're talking about? Magic moments? You're talking about those people? And now 3 people are going to be whisked away by this entity. They'll be losing their lives. Maybe more souls. And this should be a lesson. This is what she put. And it's in my community page. This should be a lesson to those who choose or an anointed soul or what. Okay, cool. So you're talking about the anointed crown of an INFJ Earth Angel. Is that what you're talking about? The halo activation? The Earth Angel coming into union with the divine light? Is that what Magic Moments is talking about? Beware of this guy. Stay the hell away from him. No. Don't go over there. Don't go over to fucking Mr. Ed. Don't go talk to the horse, because the truth will come out of that horse's mouth. Oh, shit. Simple enough. It's a repeating cycle. We see what they're going to do before they do it, which is fine. I can't do anything about that. But that's the first thing. Oh, we blocked this person. Oh, cool. So you're blocking out the sun just like everyone else, Magic Moments? you're trying to get karma. Is that what you're doing, Magic Moments? That's what it is. Can't do anything about that. That's why they're dry begging for fucking money and shit. That's what it is. I can't do anything about that. They need this. They need all that. Okay, great. I understand. What's it like to need? You keep putting need out in the universe. I need to find that Earth Angel. What's the difference between needing and having found? Simple enough. Simple enough. Thank you, Spirit. That's what it is, right? Right, and I mean that would fall into line with the karmic tarot readers that are competing with the Earth Angels just the same as everyone else. Okay, great. So you fit in that same category, Magic Moments, with everyone else that's getting karma. That's why you can't pay your bills. That's why shit's just not working out for you. Simple enough. They're doing everything they can to take away what I have, what I invested in others, right? And then I ask the questions, and oh, hell, we can't understand any of that. We're talking about it, but we don't understand any of it. That's what blows my mind. How can you be talking about things? Pisces, your energy affects them in ways they don't understand. Oh, okay. So then that's why they don't understand. Oh, okay. Makes sense now. Cards in the upright. What is going on with destiny swappers? What is the focus? Solitude. Simple enough, right? We're talking about, okay, great. So they've been trying to bind freezer spells, whatever these people are talking about. That shit doesn't work on me. I don't care. I don't believe in any of that shit. Do I believe in the karmic repercussions that go back on them? Yeah, I absolutely believe in that. Because we're seeing it happen. And they're wanting someone to blame. What they wanted for another is what they wanted for themselves. So when they're trying to do this shit to someone that's protected and then it happens to them, they play the victim. Oh God, look what he's doing to us. Simple enough. Oh yeah, like in simplicity. Simple enough. The intentions, yeah, this is a hell of a mess. And no, they can't get out of it. Simple enough. That's what it is. Their karmic lesson is my dharma path. What is my dharma path? Not to help them as an empath. Simple enough. Pisces, they can't pull on your heartstrings. I know that's the lesson that I have to learn. That's what my dharma path is. Not to help these people because that's what they wanted for another. So what they wanted for another is what they wanted for themselves. So as they're going through themselves what they wanted for another, just because the master says mountain move doesn't mean he does it. They will experience every ounce of what they wanted for another person. It's just what it is. They can't believe the Earth Angel overcame all their obstacles. Cool. I want to be that guy. I want to be able to look at them and go, oh, I can't believe the Karmics overcame all those obstacles. Miracles. That's what we need to be aware of. That's what it is. When you have Pisces, they are triggered by your light. It makes them, this is what tarot readers are saying, it makes them feel secure, they're jealous, they're entities that are attracted to your light. They want to gobble up your light because they got a taste of manifesting with it, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Okay, great. Go over to Scott Morgan, a licensed MBTI counselor, the INFJ, consciously unconscious human. He will tell you that once we step into the light, this strange world, the planes of frequency and light, the astral realms that we have discovered and have a unique ability to access, paranormal INFJ shit. Enter that realm and come back chained and at the same time simultaneously shunned. Okay, great. So if you've got the licensed MBTI counselor telling you that, why would you fucking expect anything different from these people? You know that's what they're going to do. What does he say at the end of that clip? The privilege of witnessing the inner light awakening of an INFJ and having the chance to stand next to a real-time miracle is the reason the INFJ exists. Cool, I'm looking for real-time miracles to stand next to. Simple enough. So you can't worry about karma. Getting karma, people that shun those who have stepped into the planes of light and came back changed. Simple enough. You can't work with them. And all healing is self-healing anyway. That's what it is. You can put the information out there. It doesn't mean they're going to do it. And there's too many readers now that are talking about them getting the instant karma backlash. Okay, cool. Did we forget readers talking about how they've been harvesting this energy off of the sun since we were children? Okay, great. Research certainly will that the narcissist can see the gifted children before we can see them. And then once we see them, we blow the lid off the whole fucking thing. It's over with. Once we see it, oh, it's over with. It's so over with. Game over. That shit's over. Car. Game on. Game on. It's just what it is. Yeah. No, not time to be still anymore. Simple enough. And we knew this would happen. We knew once I knew, I can't speak for anyone else. I knew that once I completed this 8-year karmic cycle with fucking spiritual protection, that the roles would be reversed. And all that weird shit I went through that no one fucking believed anything. That's what it is. You try to talk to them about it, they don't believe it. They don't believe in any of this shit. Okay, great. Even though you can Google it, even though the information is right fucking there in front of you, they don't believe in it. They don't read. Number one, you've got the Rob Lowe energy cards from people in this community that I had difficulty with because they can't even read, and they're mad at me. They're mad at me for exposing them for their crimes. They're trying to Rob Lowe. That Rob Lowe energy that's in the cards, yeah, those are kids in this community that can't even fucking read. They're illiterate. They go to the phone and hit the fucking mic and talk into it when they text. I've asked them to read some of these things. They can't read these shit. They want you to read it to them. And then that pops up for your divination abusers looking for ways to rob the empty house of the sun. That's what it is. Shit, my house is empty all times. The devil can't rob an empty house, so we keep that shit empty at all times. Simple enough. There's no potential in these people. Simple enough. That's what it is. Right? You're talking about people that don't want to be exposed, yet go to readers on YouTube and don't understand how energy is transferred. They don't understand that while they're sitting there watching tarot, trying to find a way to get ahead of someone else, they're getting their energy spit right back to it. The reader wouldn't be able to read their energy if they weren't projecting it onto her. They're stupid. They're looking for a way. They're looking for a way to fucking plan. They're looking for a way to execute some kind of cockamamie plan by going and watching divination, and then are too stupid to realize that they're projecting their energy onto the table of that energy reader. That's why that energy reader is reading their energy. It's a cross-watcher. Simple enough. Simple enough. Simplicity of the past ain't so simple. Yeah, you can't embrace anything from the past. Simple enough. I knew that finishing this 8-year cycle was going to turn the tables on the entire group. Okay, great. That's not a group projecting their energy and their dark magic at one person that's protected. That is the energy and spirit making an example out of a group. 8 years. It's called an 8-year group karmic cycle for a reason, right? And it's just starting, right? Then they're bracing for the start of a long journey, very long journey. Simple enough, right? You focus on the past. Okay, well, cool. What about the readers that are talking about us being harvested? They're harvesting our star energy since we were children. Because I know, as an INFJ, being very fucking self-aware, that the main thing they teach us is how to avoid narcissistic abuse. Once you become self-aware and you become educated, you become a weapon to these people. Okay, cool. So how do they look at a weapon? Something dangerous? Oh, God, he's dangerous. Oh, God, he's dangerous to our narcissistic ways. Oh, God, he's so dangerous. Right? And then they play the victim. Simple enough. Their narcissistic triangulation, I use edification. While they're triangulating against us, I'm edifying what they're doing. Oh, look at this person with beautiful abilities that's calling these people the fuck out. I agree with her. I'm not going to agree with the people that she's calling the fuck out. That's judge, jury, and executioner. While they're trying to execute, think about that. How do you think I feel when I know the energies that these girls are talking about, and I know for a fact that the ones trying to pull it off in this community can't fucking read a book. They can't read. They're illiterate. Literally. Having people in my home, friends of my children, that want, old grandpa's over at the fucking house by himself. And then you got that energy popping up in the cards of people that cannot read. They're trying to devise the greatest heist of all time, and they can't read a fucking instruction list. They couldn't read the list that the FBI lost. Sorry, I had to throw that in there. That's what it is. Let's not focus on the fucking past, the purity of spirit. That's what it is. You've got all these people that are being unmasked as wolves in sheep's clothing. Lo means young wolf. Do I look like a fucking sheep? Do I look like I'm dressed in sheep's clothing? Those blue eyes look like I got a fucking mask on. It's what it is, baby. Moving forward, the stillness that's upside down on these people, yeah, they cannot purify what is about to happen. Simple enough. Can't do anything about that. Can't do anything about that. Pisces, you and your lone wolf energy is what? Reconstructing the landscape of a bunch of corrupt narcissists? Okay, cool. Sweet. Fucking die, my friend. He just said we were talking about them releasing some wolves in national parks. It didn't take but a couple of them to completely redesign the land. Oh, hell, it only takes one educated empath to redesign a corrupt group of narcissists cashing in on the spiritual community. Simple enough. So what is? What is the downfall? The shit they do in the dark, the secrets they want you to know, their voodoo, their dark magic, their rituals, their altars, their la 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 la, all that shit we're talking about. Okay, great. Someone had to pay them for that. They had to afford it somehow. That means these were influencers on YouTube that people were paying. Oh, look at the new place I'm at. Doing some fucking leading a double life. Why were you in that country? As the tarot community that they don't like keeps calling people out from going country to country to country. Okay, great. So how fucking smart do you have to be to go, well, who's been traveling country to country and playing in your face about all the countries that they've traveled to? So there's no love there, huh? Can't do anything about that. Can't do anything about that. Right? That's why you have celebrity involvement that are now getting karma, right? And you can't sit here and say, oh, the satanic group was attacking the Earth Angels. They do the satanic rituals and shit on your movie awards. Simple enough. What are they learning now? Karma in real time. What does it look like? Britney Spears. Simple enough. Right? When I hear a reader say love spells and glamour spells are backfiring on these people, and now they are empty vessels with an entity attachment that has taken over, what is the first thing after I say that? What is the first thing you think when you hear Britney Spears? Oh, I love her. She's so glamorous. Her love spells and her glamour spells are starting to backfire. Since they harvested all of her light like they're trying to do others, they've allowed an entity to get attached. What the hell's wrong with Britney? Everything these tarot readers are fucking talking about. What is the new level, new devils? Groups, gaggles, hives, and herds of that same energy backfiring over them over money. They wanted fortune and fame. Okay, what did they get? Who knows? What did they summon? What did they summon? What are they trying to get out of? What realm did they step into without any prior knowledge and or protection? Simple enough. They're trying to stop someone else because the angels that I work with won't work with them. Simple enough. And if you can't beat them, join them. Yeah, that's what it is. Thank you, Mystic 9. When evil goes up against an earth angel, war angels and their destruction soon follow. Great. So they wanted credit for the earth angels' work? No. They get credit for the disasters. Every time they attack the earth angel, a natural disaster happened, right? Okay, great. That's what they get credit for. That's what they earned. That was the fruits of their labor. Namaste.